day, everyone. My name is Glenna Cush, and I'm with the Maryland Small Business Development Center Network. I'm actually the director of marketing there, and I'm excited and delighted to be with you today to share with you some information about the SBDC and how it could potentially help your business. We are an organization that has been around for quite a number of years, since 1988, and we are part of a national network. And we exist to help small businesses start, grow, and thrive. There, we help about 500,000 businesses across the country every year, and we are affiliated with the University of Maryland in College Park, Maryland. But then we also have partnerships with a variety of different state and local agencies. And our goal really is to help you grow your market, to provide sound advice, advice that's going to help you further your business development and your goals as a business owner. And our goal is to continuously improve ourselves. So the more that we find out about information that can assist small businesses, the better we can then turn around and hand off that information to the small businesses in the community that we serve. It's a partnership. Like anything in life, partnerships are always good because everyone brings their strength to the table. And we are a partnership between the U.S. Small Business Administration, the SBA, and the state of Maryland, the University of Maryland, and also a number of different local agencies. So we are a statewide program. So no matter where you are in the state of Maryland, you can receive assistance from an SBDC consultant. Um, we also work with economic development agencies, and we are hosted, most of our offices are hosted by local community colleges. The headquarters is at the University of Maryland in College Park, and the local entities are hosted, as I said, by some community colleges, College of Southern Maryland, Frostburg State, Carroll Community College, and so forth. We also work with a number of economic development agencies, local county EDCs, and that's what really I love about how the SBDC operates. Just like you said before, partnerships are important. So we partner with the local entities to make sure that businesses receive the assistance that they need from a broader level, but then also down to the macro level as well. So we're excited to be able to host individuals. Our mission is pretty simple. You know, we are a part of Maryland's entrepreneurial ecosystem, and we want to help empower current and aspiring business owners. And the way we do that is by providing them with informed, objective, and compassionate assistance. Because, you know, sometimes business ownership is not for everyone, and we understand that, but we will still be sensitive to your needs and help try to steer you in the right direction so that you make the ultimate decision as to whether or not you want to pursue entrepreneurship. So it's really a delicate balance. And we want to help people turn their dreams into reality. I like to say that some point along the way, pretty much everyone has entertained the thought of, hey, I could turn this great hobby of mine into a business. That's really what I want to do. But where do I start? How do I do it? What should I call myself? Where do I get resources and things? And that's where the SBDC steps in willingly and gladly to provide the assistance in that way. And the good news is that we are funded by tax dollars. In addition to federal funding, we also get tax dollars. So your tax dollars are paying for this service. So we encourage individuals to take advantage of it at every opportunity because your tax dollars are paying for it. So it's why not? Why not take advantage of it? Now, what do we offer? We offer no cost business consulting because, as I said, our services, especially from a consulting standpoint, um, are paid for by tax dollars, federal, state, local, and tax dollars. So we get to offer you no cost business consulting. And the exciting thing about that is that most of our consultants were either former business owners themselves, or they were former bankers, they were former educators, entrepreneurs in different various fields, experts in certain areas, attorneys, things like that. So we have a staff of experts that not just talk the talk, but walk the walk. They've been in the shoes of the entrepreneurs that we assist. And so it's a great opportunity to get that sound, sage advice from someone who's been there. especially when it comes to things like financing, setting up your books, and having a realistic expectation. I know for myself, a lot of times when I've coached and counseled businesses, they had one idea about what they thought the business was going to be and how they thought it would go, but then we had to help them paint a realistic picture by assisting with them with some of the research and some of the other data that's necessary to understand not just what goes on to make the business successful, but what is happening in that business's industry. Is this something that is in a decline, or is this something that has a upward trajectory that individuals can take advantage of? So, in addition to the no-cost business consulting, we also offer no and low-cost business training. With anything else, the more information you have, because information truly is power, and the more information you do have about not just the business, but the industry, the trends that are happening, the more information you have about that, the better you are and the better chances you have to be successful. So we love to be able to offer those trainings. And we have a series of experts that come in to discuss topics ranging from financing to marketing to specialty consultants who assist with people who have restaurants, retail entities. We also assist individuals who are trying to do business with the government. So there's so much more that we offer, but those are the two primary areas of concentration that we have, and we offer services to our uh, starting, exploring, and even seasoned businesses that we assist. So as far as the consulting is concerned, um, as I said, our instructors and small business consultants, they have real world experience and expertise. So they can guide you and help you sometimes with what not to do. Excuse me, because a lot of times knowing what not to do can save you a lot of time and effort and money because you're not spending those resources and financial dollars doing something that really doesn't make sense for you to do. We also offer a variety of specialty programs. We have a program called the Business Accelerator, which helps take businesses who are further along and further advanced and are seeking specialty guidance to help them accelerate. It's our for CEOs and business owners who are a little bit more advanced, but seeking some strategizing and other ways to do things and maybe pivoting and things like that that they need assistance with. We also offer retail and restaurant training and consulting. We have a couple of former restaurant owners, a couple of retail individuals. I myself assist people who have retail because I have my own retail entity as well. So I assist with those individuals who are looking to do business from a retail standpoint. We also help people who are looking to import and export products and services. That's a big, big thing right now, importing and exporting. And where do you get those commodities? And interestingly enough, we don't just help you understand about the commodities, but we help you understand about the culture of that particular country that you might be wanting to do business with. Because there are rules and regulations that certain countries follow. And if you don't know those rules and regulations and guidelines and protocols, you might really be in trouble. So we assist with helping individuals understand as well. The other program that I am excited about that's not listed here falls under our technology program, but it is our SBIR, and that stands for Small Business Innovative Research Program, which may be of interest to some of you who are in the energy field and maybe have a product or service that could benefit, but you need some research dollars. You need some resources to help you get that product from an idea stage into a real production stage. So that program that we have will help you identify potential agencies that might be interested. Say you have a product that you've developed that could help with the military or help with some branch of government. We've helped people who have had products for the transit system. And so, because the Department of Transportation said, wow, this is something that we could use, we will help fund the development of that entity and of that product so that they can then share in the use for the government side, but then also help the company to get the resources needed to produce it on the commercial side. So it helps you to do that. That's an exciting program that we have. And I know what we're talking about today and some of the other speakers are talking about things related to energy and savings and things like that having to do with the environment. And that's a big subject right now. And so if anybody out there has a product that they think would be beneficial, something to clean the air perhaps, or something to monitor, those types of products that could have wide range uses, we do have a program to assist you in identifying the types of agencies that could help you move that forward, right? As far as our training is concerned, again, we use professionals within the community. We have attorneys, accountants, we have insurance individuals, commercial real estate brokers. We have a number of different professionals that donate their services to teach the specialized trainings that we have. It's a comprehensive range of training and courses that we offer, everything from starting a business, how to be more efficient from a marketing standpoint, business plan writing, getting your books together, and things like that. And we have a newly formed program that will even pay for specialty services on your behalf. So, say, for example, you're meeting with a consultant and it's determined that your books are a little bit of a mess and you need help in that regard. We will refer you to this particular program and they will pay the expert on your behalf to get the services that you need. So, we're excited about that program that just recently launched last year. We also offer conferences and a variety of workshops. Some of them are customized, that can help you get to the place where you need to so that when you speak to a consultant, you are asking questions that are relevant to your business and really getting you along the place that you need to be successful. These classes are offered face to face and also offered online. So if you're interested in learning more about the training that we offer, you can go to marylandsbdc.org/training, and you'll be able to see a full calendar of training that is offered for, just like I said, a variety of subjects: accounting, business planning, um, succession planning, valuation, just any and everything that you could possibly think of. And if there isn't a training class for it, you can also sign up for a one-on-one consulting appointment with one of our seasoned counselors to get even a higher level of one-on-one assistance. And we like to say that the service that we provide is legacy. So there's many examples that I can give you. One of my favorite examples is an individual who was fired from his job right around Christmas time a couple of years ago. This was pre-COVID. And he wasn't sure what to do. No one was hiring at Christmas, the holidays, it was that lull, and he just didn't have the resources to be able to really meet his financial needs. And so one of the things that he loved to do was he brewed beer in his basement, and he loved to do that. And he provided his friends, that's what he was given as gifts and things like that. And they loved it. They said, "Man, your flavors are so great. You should think about really doing this as you should make turn into a business." And he said, "Oh, well, what do I have to lose? I don't have a job right now anyway. I love to do it." So he made an appointment with a small business development center out in his area, and they assisted him with finding financing to get his larger scale equipment. They found him discounts on different resources and things to get the business going, gave him great consulting, worked with the local economic development to identify a space for him. So we worked together to help people be successful. And so that was several years ago. Now he started off with one employee. Now he has 25 employees. He has a large scale production facility. We were able to help him get um, equipment so that he could bottle and can his beers. He now offers all up and down the East Coast. A lot of people know and are familiar with his brew, and they love it. It's called Burley Oak. And so it's one of the many, many success stories that we can share. And I can share with you that have helped people go from just a startup, just an idea at a kitchen table, to then going on to extreme greatness. And these are stories that happen nationwide. Because as I said earlier, the SBDC is not just in Maryland, it is in every state and U.S. territory. So if you start off here in Maryland and decide you want to relocate your business to California or out in the Midwest or somewhere, we'll connect you with the SBDC office out there. And that's one of the things I really love about it because even though we are a part of a nationwide network, it's a very small business community. So if I have a question from a marketing standpoint, because that's my area of expertise, and I have a question, I can reach out to one of my counterparts in another state and get some assistance from them to help the entrepreneurs and answer those types of questions. So we consider ourselves a family of SBDCs, and we all exist for the same reason, and we all love it. We love helping small businesses and being able to see that success and be part of that success. So that's an exciting thing. So just some of our statistics, some of the people that we've helped between 2019 and 2023. Over 23,000 Marylanders have received assistance from the SBDC. 1,300 businesses have started, going from just an idea. And we consider a startup somebody who actually files with the state of Maryland to start their entity, be it a sole proprietorship or an LLC, that kind of thing. And so 1,300 of those, 93,736 Maryland jobs have been supported, which means that as a result of the assistance that the SBDC has provided, individuals have either been able to hire people to give people jobs or to help the business stay afloat so that they can continue to offer those jobs to those individuals. And as far as the amount of money, the capital that our clients have been able to secure, over 584 million is the number in that period of time. So that's why we exist. We exist to help entrepreneurs become successes. We exist to answer those questions that you know you have and questions that you didn't even know that you had, trying to get your business to the place where you need it to be. So we are excited about the services that we provide and also the successes that we've been able to realize. And because we're a part of the University of Maryland system, we can utilize services of the University of Maryland as well. So we get a lot of interns and a lot of young people who are looking to understand entrepreneurship. So we're able to give them opportunities. This is one of my favorite success stories here also. I have so many, but this is another that I'm going to share with you. This is a marketplace. A woman had an idea to start a marketplace where other entrepreneurs who weren't really ready for their own space could have a little space in her market to showcase their products. And so this was out in the Southern Maryland area. And what we did was we didn't just come in and decide, okay, here's how we can help you, but we joined with local entities, the local economic development office, the town. They identified space for her. The local realtors stepped in. The state's Economic Development Authority stepped in. The state of Maryland has a program for revitalizing buildings, and so she was able to get funding from that. So because of the different entities that came to the table, she was able to secure over 1.3 million in funding from these different organizations, just as far as local, state, federal, and those types of things. So the market is thriving. It's been around for probably about 6 years now. And she credits the SBDC significantly for helping her to get to the place where she needed to be and to get to success. It's a really nice marketplace. it's become a hub in the community. It's become a place where there's a brewery there, there's restaurant there, there's shopping. So even during COVID, one of the hardest times for us in society, COVID was even successful for her because, you know, it's an open market, so there was a lot of ability for people to be able to be masked up and still enjoy a fun afternoon out there in Leonardtown, Maryland. So those are some of the things that we're excited about, just as far as helping entrepreneurs and helping business owners become a great success. And so that brings me to the conclusion of my presentation today. And again, I want to thank you for your attention. I want to encourage you, if you have an idea, if you have a business, already and you need some additional assistance, I encourage you to reach out. If you're not listening from Maryland, just look up SBDC. It is a nationwide organization, so look up Small Business Development Center in your community. If you are located in Maryland, go to our website, marylandsbdc.org. You can also follow us on social media. We offer all kinds of tips and free advice and information and events and things like that to help you be a success. And so I thank you again for your attention, and I wish you all the best as you go out there and pursue your business and entrepreneurial desires. Thank you very much for your time today.
Great job, Glenna. Thank you so much. I do have a follow-up question for you.
Sure.
What would you say is the biggest maybe misconception or challenge that business owners have when they're engaging with the SBDC? If you could give probably one piece of advice for business owners, what would that be?
Well, I think coming to the SBDC, one of the biggest challenges they have is that they think that it's it's a one, two, three. You just come. I just have one question. I just have one question. Just one thing I need to know. And it's never just the one thing, because what we know is that there's so much more that goes behind what they're asking. So it's not just a simple answer and then you're off to the races. It's a simple answer that becomes a more complicated answer, which leads to another question that you didn't think to ask as an entrepreneur. So we bring that to the table and they say, "Oh, I didn't think about that." And then you say, "Well, what about so and so?" "Oh, I didn't think about that." And so people coming with the expectation that it's just going to be one, two, three, I'm out, and my business is going to be successful by next week, when it really is a far more complex and involved set of circumstances. And so coming with the right kind of expectation allows people to be more successful and not to get frustrated as quickly.
Yeah, I think we as a consumers are so used to the Burger King drive-through
Yeah.
experience where it's just I'll
Yeah.
just running real quick, just answer one quick question for me.
All I want to know is, okay, but did you think about so and so? Oh, no, I didn't think about that. And did you even determine, this is one of the things that we get, if I may, I don't know how much time we have left,
No,
but
go for it.
one of the things we get a lot of the time is people come up with something they think is fantastic. They really do. And they talk to their spouse, their family, oh yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. But then when we ask them the question, who is going to buy this? Who wants this? Oh, well, I just thought that, and that might be good. But unless you do a feasibility study to determine, is there a need for what I have, you might want to rethink that and not go down the path of spending a lot of money, making a prototype, making a finished product, investing all this funds, only to find out that nobody really wants that.
Mm,
Maybe your cousin or your friend might use it, but the masses, and it's not enough sale to sustain a larger business model. So
there it is.
that's one of the things that we find out as well.
Well, Glenna, thank you so much for your time. I definitely appreciate it.
My
And
pleasure.
you did an awesome job.